controlling your schedule as a professional nail artist. What is the better route? You controlling it yourself, having a system control it, or having somebody in your salon, like a receptionist, control the schedule for you? What are all the options? What are the pros and cons? We're going to talk about that right now on the Biz Talk.
Is it route or route?
Is it route or route? I don't know. I like to say route. Why?
That figures.
Why does that figure?
I feel like it should be route.
Tomato frickin' tomato, man.
No, it's either right or wrong.
It is not right.
Wrong.
Jeez. We have a new setup. This way we can go head to head because...
Whoa, you got really loud.
Calm down.
You got really loud.
I'm a loud guy. All right, calm down. Today's topic is we're about to go head to head because we had like a quick little discussion on this.
We'll call it a discussion.
Yeah, somewhat of a discussion. I don't like facing you. It kind of bothers me a little bit.
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Yes.
Controlling your schedule.
Yes.
As a professional nail artist.
Yes. And
what are your thoughts? Should you have full control?
Yes.
Can I finish?
No. I like this.
Okay. Oh my God.
I've had a lot of coffee today.
Oh, Lord help me. Okay. You believe that you should control your schedule and there's no other option for you.
Well, if you work for someone, it's going to have to be a little different.
Commission
sometimes.
Can you move closer to the mic?
No.
Thank you.
Commission.
Or you can watch this. You can do that.
Oh,
See
that's
that?
special.
Yeah, it is special.
Thank
if you know how
you.
to use it. Tap. Controlling your schedule.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, but is there...
No, there's times that you work for someone and they're like, we have a receptionist and she does that, but then a lot of communication has to go on because most reception people are not going to understand a nail tech schedule. There's so many different things that we do. You're going to have to really educate them on how to schedule your times.
Okay, but what if you don't have an option? What if the salon is set up? Let's just talk about the situation for a second because I'm sure there's people out there right now that are like, well, I don't have an option. I work in a salon and our schedule is not controlled by us.
I apologize. I'm sorry for that.
Well, I would actually say the same thing. If you're booth renting, that shouldn't be the case, but let's just assume it is.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
That's happened. Melissa, when she first came down here, she was booth renting and they wanted her to work off a computer, like it books you.
Right.
You get on the computer, client books their own schedule. They wanted her to do that. So she tried it their way.
Yeah.
And didn't last.
Well, okay.
But she did keep her pricing, her stuff information on the scheduling app, but she blocked where they couldn't actually schedule themselves.
Okay. But let's back up because we're kind of getting ahead here. I want to talk about someone who's in a salon, let's say a receptionist controls a schedule. I think we had literally somebody ask this question,
right.
DM'd us
today.
Mm-hmm. So how do you go about that? What was their issue specifically? They were basically saying, the problem is that the receptionist doesn't know how long it takes for some of these services.
Yeah.
So,
and then she's lost the interaction with the customer itself. So was saying that she doesn't know if her client is going to come in and want like something basic, which is only going to take her X amount of time, or she said the Mona Lisa, which is going to take her, forever to do. And so she doesn't know until the person sits in her chair. And her concern was if she just goes, okay, everybody's going to have 2 to 3 hours, then she's going to have a lot of dead time.
Well, yeah, you can't do that.
No.
So can you not educate the receptionist with when somebody books an appointment, I need to know what type of appointment. And depending on what type of appointment, you book out X amount of time.
Right. Most of the time what's going to happen is if you're in a salon that has a receptionist and they have more control of your day-to-day life, you're not, coming and going as you please. They're going to want to book it at the time of the person calling in because it's a vital time, right? The person's called.
Yeah.
They want to take that appointment. So that in that instance, you're going to really have to sit down with the receptionist and go, these are the questions I need you to ask.
Yes.
And then I need you to get their cell phone number so I can do some communication on the side with them.
Right. You're just texting. So
But here's a problem.
Okay. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. A lot of some salons will not allow you to have the clientele number.
If you're booth renting,
I'm not talking booth rent.
okay, commission.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say if you're booth renting and that's happening, you better run.
You can run.
Get out of that
run
salon.
for the hills.
Yeah.
No. But I think a lot of salons are going to computers where you can chat with that, or they may have a cell phone for the salon that they can communicate through.
Okay. So commission salon, they're not allowing that. Okay.
Because they don't want you to take the clientele when you leave.
Yeah. That's totally insane.
Because the customers aren't going to follow your IG or anything.
Or
It's not
meet
reality.
you in person when you sit down and you have a conversation with them and like, hey, let me get your number. I mean,
there's just no way of controlling it.
No, you can't. You have to let that go. If you're owning a salon, you can't sit there and be like, I'm going to do everything in my power to prevent this nail tech. How about you treat the nail tech well and take care of them so that they stay?
And they will stay. But it's reality. For some techs, this is reality.
Sure.
Some salons will make you sign non-compete and all that. But what I'm saying is you need a way to communicate and be able to see pictures and talk to that customer prior to them coming in to know what they want.
Yeah. If it's a new customer, I think here are 5 questions, that you want to get, and maybe an image, like text me so that we can get an image of exactly what your nails look like. So I have an idea of how long it's going to take to do this service.
Right. So questions are very important. I think that would be important whether you had a reception, whether you were in control of your books, whatever it is. There's probably about five different questions that you really want to ask a new client.
So communicate with the salon, communicate with the receptionist. Here's 5 questions. Is that going to completely foolproof it? No, but you know what? Nothing is really foolproof, but it will probably help a lot.
Yeah, because I had this situation when I moved to San Luis Obispo. I was booth renting, but the salon had a receptionist, and they really wanted me to try that out.
Yeah.
Which I'm game. I'll try anything.
Sure.
And it just didn't work.
Yeah.
And I asked him not to continue to book my appointments for me. But I had a client sit down, and I started doing the manicure on her, which was what she was booked for. And after I was done completely with the manicure, she goes, but I wanted them longer.
That's awesome.
She wanted the full set.
That's a smart client.
All the way through the whole service.
I love her.
Didn't say a word.
Yeah, she's like, cool.
Yeah.
Get a free manicure.
It was like a spa mani. It was 45 minutes. That's okay. It was $85, so it was okay. But I was just like, oh, man. So that at that point I was like, no, we can't. But that's why those questions are going to be really important.
Yeah. So let's go through that real quick. What are those questions?
I think one first is, do you have nails on?
Yeah. Are you wearing nails currently?
Are you wearing nails? If so, what are you wearing? Acrylic
Great.
gels, gel polish, whatever it is. Are you, if they say, I want to book nails, I don't have nails on. Are you looking for a manicure, or are you looking for a full set? Enhancements.
Right.
Are you looking for length?
Right.
Clients might not understand what you're talking about when you say enhancements, but they're going to go, when you say, do you want them longer? They're going to get the idea.
Right.
Are you looking for nail art? I think this is one that's really important, and it might be something once you get their number and you can text them back and forth is, what's their lifestyle?
Yeah.
Are they a bartender? Are they, a hairstylist? Are they in water all the time? Are they in chemicals? Well, then I'm going to want to put gel on them.
Right.
Are they, lifting heavy boxes, doing, really heavy duty things with their nails? Do they have damaged nails, ski slope nails? This is where the picture could come in really handy.
Sure.
Then I'm going to want to put acrylic on them. So there's that you want to find out.
Yeah. So you can say, rate your lifestyle.
Right.
Very active, not active at all.
Right.
And that will help. And then, a picture I think is, please send picture of your nails is maybe the last one.
Yeah. Especially if they are a nail biter, man, you want to know that ahead of time. That's an important one. If they want nail art, hey, can you send me an idea of the nails that you're looking for?
Right.
The length, all this will really help, because if they want stilettos, or something extreme,
that's going to take some flipping time. Yeah.
And what it is always being able to be working. I do not like dead space in my day. Once you have a full clientele, especially, if you book someone an hour or longer and you realize that all they wanted was a basic fill, that's a problem for me, because that's only 30 minutes of my time.
And here's the thing. If you happen to have dead time, if you happen to have a couple hours, start marketing yourself during those 2 hours. Take that. Don't sit and just like look on IG, but actually take some pictures, take some photos, post some pictures, make use of that time to build your business, continue building your business. That's what you need to do with that extra time. Don't just let it like go away. You know what I'm saying?
I fully agree. Do nails on yourself. If you don't have the nails, you know, that way you're practicing, you have your advertisement on your fingers, and then take pictures of it.
Okay. What about, let's talk about systems. Like, are you in favor of you booking? Well, so it's obvious you're in favor of you having control over your books and your booking and all that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, we're in the age of technology, and it only continues to get more advanced.
Correct.
Are you a fan of technology to handle your booking?
I think there is a good marriage of the two.
Okay.
I probably would not be a fan of having my schedule exposed and clients being able to slip their own appointments in. And the reason being is clients don't know how long things take. So you have a client that has something more extravagant that they want.
Sure.
They see that 30-minute appointment. Of course, they want it to take only 30 minutes, you know, and it's at the time they want. So they slide right in.
Yeah.
Another thing, I would want a system, and it may be out there. I haven't looked at systems in a long time, but I don't want a client at 8 in the morning, 11 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and 5 o'clock in the evening. I don't want it spread out like that. I want it, of course, like 8, 9, 10. You know, I want it to flow.
That is very true. And so that there probably needs to be some type of software that, you know, allows you to control the openings.
Right.
You know.
Right. And I think you can shut that part off. You know, so they still see your hours, your time. You leave your cell phone on there. They're able to, you know, text me for an appointment to see, you know, so then you have that communication. Now you're able to actually give them a little bit of your personality and let them get to know you a little bit, which is nice. But I think that would also bring me into the subject of, you know, I believe in having times for work.
Right.
And having, you know, time for home. Not that I ever do that.
I was going to say we do that.
No. When I work just but you know, there's software obviously. I don't know if there's something that you can turn on a do not disturb, but what I did is I had 2 different phones. I had one for business. I had one for personal. My clients did not get my personal because they knew when, you know, I would answer their text messages or I would answer the phone call in my business hours.
Right.
I'm not going to, because people will literally text you at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Sure.
They've been drinking, they broke a nail, and they want you to know about it. And, you know, or please, you know, come in today. It's just going to take you 10 minutes. It does not take 10 minutes, people, to go into the salon and fix a nail.
Right.
So, you know, have that separation too.
Right. I have to, you know, today, this is the like for me today, I can only tell people what I'm doing today. And I am on this thing 24/7. Right. Literally nonstop, because I'm trying to build our business. Right. And so that means, and that doesn't mean like, am I going to stop doing it once we build the business? I don't think I ever will, to be honest with you, because I've found what works for me. Okay. What works for me is constant, ongoing communication, information to the marketplace that includes DMs, comments, 24/7. Right. But I like that.
But you like that.
So that's the difference.
Yeah. And so if you're hustling and you're like, I'm working, I work all the time myself. I enjoy it too. I'm talking about that person that goes, I want a day off.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
100%.
I'm not talking about hustling and trying to build your clientele and doing that. It's literally when you go, this is my day for my family. This is my day to reset.
Right.
Have that separation.
If you need that, like, so it all goes back to, so like it's super interesting. So like when you had your clientele, you knew This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I want. Like you were very dialed in, and you
very
communicate very verbal. No. But see, that's awesome because you communicated, you know, this is the type of business I want. This is how I want to roll. And that is so important, is like knowing what you want in your business, you know, and then executing on that and actually doing it. Like for me, I love going, as you know.
Yep.
It really makes me happy. I'm excited to get on all the platforms, pump out as much content as humanly possible every single day, and just go.
Right.
And watching our business grow, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, but you're right. If you need 2 days off, 3 days off, if you want to build your schedule 4 and 3, you do it that way, and you got to set those boundaries.
Yeah. I think that's what we're mental health. You know, if you've made that decision, or
whatever that means to you.
Yeah. But that, you know, you have to make those guidelines for yourself and for your clients, and you have to communicate it.
Yep. I think we went
way
off topic.
We went this way and
that way. Totally.
And then our camera shut off on us because we went too long.
It did. We went off-roading, man. So let's just quickly summarize.
What was the main subject?
The main topic was basically controlling your schedule.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, for you believe in, because services and clients you just don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty. It's about really communicating ahead of time, having control of your own schedule. And I want to continue to explore technology in booking. I don't think it's there yet, you know, because from what Tracy's saying, but I would want to explore to see if certain options are available.
They make jumps and leaps and this kind of thing all the time. So there might have been something in the time that we were talking that has been done. But
yeah, it's very interesting. I'm a huge fan of using technology as much as possible to help your business. So if there's a way to do it today, I don't know a lot about what's out there currently, you know.
I'm curious to see what you guys
are using. Yeah, absolutely. So please let us know. What are you doing now? Are you controlling your schedule? Is somebody else controlling your schedule? I would really like to know, is there somebody out there with a full clientele right now that is using an app or some type of software to totally allow their booking? Do you leave it open? So just let us know. Like, are you fully booked? And if you're using technology, I'm really curious. What is that technology? How's it working out for you? And with that, say thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week on the Biz Talk.